I am also a classical violinist. Yes. Wait, I might be lying. In my show, every time I'm going to introduce a topic that's going to divide the crowd politically, I'm always going to introduce these topics with beautiful music. Let's talk about COVID. Wait. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I actually don't think the virus was made in China. I think it was made somewhere else, but it was just way cheaper to manufacture it in China. And as usual, China stole the idea and made it available to everybody. Huh? Think about it. If China made the virus, it would have been the first time that China makes something that lasts that long. I don't believe anything anymore since the last 3 years. Do you guys? Do you believe anything that's on your phone? Like, I don't even believe Biden is president. And I don't think he knows either. We're gonna have an election soon. We're gonna have to have low expectations. Choosing between Democrats and Republicans nowadays, it's kind of like going on a bad date. If you go on a date with a Democrat, he's going to promise you the moon, but he's never going to deliver. If you go on a date with a Republican, he's going to deliver, and he's going to explode the moon. It's kind of like choosing between dog food and cat food. You know, like, neither one are good, but we're hungry, we have to vote, right? And we're not gonna vote vegan, so. I remember when George W. Bush got elected, I was still in France. Then I voted Obama. I was like, oh, the first black president. And then his policies were so white. And then Trump got elected, and that's when I knew that America is the land of opportunities. And then we topped that with Biden, and I'm looking at all these bad choices, and I'm like, I could be president. And I never understood pride, you know. I've never been proud to be French like this. Do you have any French people tonight in the crowd? Thank God. French people are the worst. I'm gonna prove this tonight. I went to a monster truck show in a big stadium because that's what good American families do. So I was with my family and we watched, and for no reason they played the national anthem at the beginning. 20,000 people stood up like this, sing I've never seen that in my life, you know? And I was looking around, I was like, wow, North Korea. So I was sitting, and there was a little girl in the front row, and she was looking at me like this, like. And I was annoyed. And I was going to stand up. I didn't want to be disrespectful, but she was so annoying. So I leaned into her and I said, honey, I would stand up, but I have dynamite stripe all around my waist. But don't worry, when I stand up, you'll know. There's been so many lies in the last 3 years, so many lies that I had to come up with a new chord. The Lying Chord. Yeah, very important, the Lying Chord. My son, he asked me, he said, Dad, what is lying? I told him, I said, do you remember when I told you were the most important thing in the world? Do you remember when I told your mother I was sorry? And then my wife came, she said, do you remember when I told you he was your son? You guys are an incredible audience, huh?